We're now more than 10 hours into a standoff in front of Palm Springs City Hall, where protesters continue to delay the city's plans to remove the Frank Bogart statue. News Channel 3's Marian Bouchot has been there all day talking with both sides. She joins us live at City Hall. Marian.
Good evening, Karen. I mean, those protesters are still here, standing guard, physically stopping the removal of the statue from going into storage. And just within the last couple of hours, city officials said if those protesters don't leave by dark tonight, they'll get what they want: for a judge to decide what happens next.
If you would please join us outside of the caution
No, I think I'm going to wait here.
City of Palm Springs approved the removal of the Frank Bogart statue, but protesters had other plans.
Again, the city is acting unjustly. They do things that suit them and not the residents.
We have followed a process here, and you are impeding it.
No, I'm not impeding it.
Local veteran Amado Salinas single-handedly stopped the initial removal process Tuesday morning, not allowing city workers to continue. He says he knew Bogart.
He's an honest man, no bias bone on his body, and he's been a true gentleman.
City Attorney Jeff Ballinger says they have no intention of physically removing protesters who have been taking turns watching the statue.
You know, this is normally a pretty routine thing, and I think the city is trying to minimize the amount of publicity. The city doesn't think it needs to be publicized or politicized at this point.
The city council approved the removal in September, but announced late Monday that the move would happen a day ahead of a court hearing to keep the art in place.
Well, it seems that the city is taking a tactic to go ahead and remove this statue before we have our day in court.
Attorney Rod Pacheco filed a temporary restraining order to keep the statue from being removed. He works for the Friends of Mayor Frank Bogart.
From the very beginning, we told them that they could not lawfully remove the statue based on the municipal law of Palm Springs,
saying the elected officials are not following the law.
Somebody needs to be removed, but it's not the statue.
Bogart's wife wants the statue to stay.
That I never thought that we would have to defend Frank against the city that he works so hard for. We just want to have a due process of what is supposed to happen.
Section 14 survivor Alvin Taylor came to see the statue go away.
And so I'm here today to be able to see what goes around comes around. We were kicked off of our property. I'm here to see him get kicked off of his property.
He was one of the hundreds of people forced out of Section 14 in Palm Springs while Bogart was still mayor, making way for more tourism expansion.
I'm excited to see the process of removing statues, anything to do with bigotry, anything to do with hatred that have been displayed here in the city of Palm Springs.
We've been out here all day just waiting to find out what is going to happen to the statue, and the protesters told me they are planning to stay overnight. We'll keep updating you in a live report coming up next at 6. Live in Palm Springs, Marian Bouchot, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Marian. Let's take a look now at how the timeline of this controversy has gone. The statue was first put up in 1990. About 2 years ago, some Palm Springs residents asked for the statue's removal because Bogart was linked to the removal of mostly minority residents from Section 14 of the downtown area. It was a residential area in downtown Palm Springs. Hundreds of low-income residents were forced to leave that area after the Agua Caliente landholders had earned the right to do long-term land leases. From 1954 to 1966, about 200 structures were taken down to make room for hotels and future tourism.
Now, in April of last year, the Palm Springs Human Rights Commission voted to recommend the City Council remove the statue from City Hall. And in September of that year, the Council voted to begin that process and also issue an apology for the city's role in the destruction of Section 14. And finally, in February of this year, the city's Historic Site Preservation Board voted to approve a certificate to relocate the statue. You can find more details online at KESQ.com.